It's a mild, clear day, so the weather won't be a factor in this battle between the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with the coach, Lee Corso, and the quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit. And hold on to your seats because we've got an incredible matchup coming your way early in this college football season.
Ohio State will be looking to their star running back today to get the job done on the ground. Not only will this guy fool you with his speed, but he also does a great job moving between the tackles and providing support in the passing game.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. Arkansas State lines up to kick this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll get the ball here at the 30-yard line. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Runs right side. He couldn't shake that tackle. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on their own 39. They line up in an I. It looks like they're going to blitz. They go with a run, and he breaks it out of the open. Brought down at the 47. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 47. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Catches it. He's knocked out of bounds at the 41.
This isn't a great example, but I'll tell you something. This kid is really getting better at running his routes, which is truly an underrated quality these days.
They'll work from the shotgun. Catches it and hit for no gain. Looks like the defense was in man coverage there, fellas, and that's why they stopped that screen.
Yeah, and when the secondary isn't dropping back in the zone, it makes it difficult to have success with that kind of screen play.
He just couldn't hold off the defender, and he's brought down about 7 yards on that carry. So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. And this crowd trying to will their defense to make a stop here on 3rd and short. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And they keep it on the ground and pick up the first.
Good 3rd down conversion right here. Not a real big play, but this gives them a new set of downs to work with.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to the air here and really attack this defense.
And he tackles him hard at the 23. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. And this play is number 8 on the drive. It's 2nd down. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. On the ground with the tailback. How about that run by this halfback?
You know what? When this offense can run the ball like this, watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run and the pass on defense.
For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. Again, he'll get the call. He's tackled around the 10-yard line. They gained 5 yards there. 2nd down. Threatening inside the 10. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. On the pass, touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
Ohio State with a 6-point lead. And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Ohio State is lining up to kick this one off. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 37-yard line. Well, they're down a touchdown. Let's see how this offense responds as they come onto the field for the first time.
You know, Brad, it's important that they respond here with a solid drive. The more momentum a team can build early in the game, the better off that team will be as the game wears on.
He's got the corner. Tackle around the 36-yard line. How about the play of this defensive end?
This is just solid run defense here. They get a great push up front, not allowing the runner to have much room to work with. And at the end, they're able to wrap him up.
They come out with 4 linebackers. He scrambled. And he's sacked.
How about the athletic move by that kid? Unbelievable for his size.
Boy, is he an amazing athlete. You know what happened there? The offensive line was so focused on picking up the blitz, they forgot about blocking the defensive lineman.
Drops back to pass. And they intercept it. The sophomore safety.
Oh, man, what a pick. This guy really has a nose for the football.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defensive backs moving in closer. They hand it off. And we got an injured player on the field. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 33. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he's taken down around the 42-yard line.
Whoa, nice play. They drew up the post route and dissected the zone coverage for a 1st down.
Ohio State is up a score. They go with the run. And down he goes at the 49-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back. 2nd and 3. Ball on the 49. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. They go with the run. And they make the stop right around the 46-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They go with the run. He's taken down around the 44-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8. From the gun. Quick throw out to the receiver. Tackle at the 29-yard line. They were very fortunate to come up with that pass.
Not the smartest throw that he could have made, but it worked. Just makes you a little nervous when he lets that thing go.
Going with the shotgun here. They'll give it off here. And he hits him hard at the 33-yard line.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in a running game, then you know you got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special.
Down he goes at the 21-yard line.
If they keep this up, they're not going to see a 3rd down all drive.
3rd down and 2 to go. And this is the 10th play of the drive. Folks, that's the end of quarter number 1, and we got a pretty good ball game on our hands so far. The score here in Jonesboro: Ohio State 7, Arkansas State nothing. Third and a couple. Ball on the 21. One-man backfield. Hands it to the back. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. He'll be stopped just short of a first down.
Oh, so close yet so far away. I thought he had it.
It's fourth down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. 3 wideouts here. They'll run the option. He's tackled at the 14-yard line. The chain gang is on the move once again.
I'm looking for the defense to change things up here. They haven't been able to figure out this offense.
And anything, Lee, whether it's a blitz, anything to change up coverage, one way or another, the defense has to make some adjustments.
Throws in a hurry. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, that's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
They've got their goal line set on the field. This might be a good time for some play action. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And he's hit before he could go anywhere. That takes a little pressure off of him.
That's a big play. When you're practically taking a snap in your own end zone, it can easily cause an ill-advised pass if you get rushed. But good composure by this quarterback to pick up the first down.
They'll go with the run once again. And he's finally taken down at the 48. Now that's how you get an easy first down. Just give it to the fastest guy on the team.
Yo, I didn't believe it when I heard this kid could run a 4.3 40. But now I'm starting to wonder.
I believe it after that run. He was moving.
Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Not much gained on that play because his safety did a wonderful job of getting up there and making a good tackle on the ball carrier.
He's on the run, and we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 38. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Now he tries to buy some time, and it's knocked away. That'll make it fourth down, and they're going to have to punt.
On third down, the defense was expecting the pass, and they defended the play very well in the secondary.
Throws into coverage, just picked off. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 35. It's the safety who's in the right place at the right time.
The quarterback has to know where the safety is when he makes this kind of throw. Right here, he just tried to force something that wasn't there.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. The halfback with a carry. He makes it to the 35-yard line.
The defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense if he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
And Kirk, that leaves a big hole out there. But on plays when they run the ball, it works.
Looking deep to the right. Intercepted. And he just got drilled.
He does it all. Intercepts passes, stops the run. I think I've seen this guy in the stand selling popcorn.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Give to the tailback. Tackle at the 30-yard line. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 30. 5 DBs on the field. Can't find anyone open. And he's hit as he throws. And they tackle him at the 17. Great pass play.
This guy comes up with a great catch here. He's got good hands. And when he's on, there's no one in America that can catch him.
They line up in the red zone for the first time today. Off the right side, and he finds a wall. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
The linebacker got a good jump on the ball and really got to the ball carrier quickly.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Under heavy pressure, and they got it. Well, they sent the cornerback, and he was able to make the sack.
The offensive line was just too slow to pick him up. By the time they saw him, it was just too late.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Pressure coming, and he goes down. The blitz came, and they were able to get to the quarterback.
And Brad, it was the defensive end that came away with that one. That was just a relentless pursuit that got him to the quarterback.
And the coaches just rave about this kid. He's only a sophomore, but he sure doesn't play like one.
Going for it all to the end zone.
It's a gamble when you go for it on 4th. When you lose big.
The defensive back's moving in closer. Single set backfield. He unloads it. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete.
That ball should have been picked off.
This quarterback had too much faith in his arm that time.
Well, that confidence almost led to a change of possession. His man wasn't even close to being open.
Got a man complete, and he's hit hard. They'll get 6 yards.
Guys, good read here by the quarterback to find the receiver. The receiver ran a little slant and was able to get just enough separation from the defender to allow the quarterback to fire it in there.
He just beat the ball to the receiver's hands on that play. Nice deflection.
Yep, and now it's 4th down.
And this one is a beauty. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Woo! There was nothing but green in front of him. That was a touchdown-saving tackle.
No doubt about it. That should have been 6.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Now he's going to run, and watch out. He's out of bounds at the 40. And he manages to get out of bounds after that run.
Good running here. He manages to get to the outside and gets a nice pickup.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. That was a close one, but the ball goes out of bounds.
They really caught a break on that fumble, Coach.
Yep, good thing for them that ball skipped out of bounds, or they could have had a really bad turnover.
Looks to pass. Throws it out there. It's broken up. He threw that to a guy who was well covered, and it almost got intercepted.
Yeah, he's very lucky. That ball was only tipped.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. And now the ball is loose.
They were very lucky on that one.
They got a little sloppy here with their ball handling. It's a good thing they were near the sideline. Otherwise, the defense could have pounced on that football.
Throws back across his body, and this one's intercepted. Spectacular play there by the linebacker to come away with that interception.
I don't even think the quarterback saw him on that play. He was right there waiting for the ball.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 15. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. On the ground with the tailback. He's to the 20. Has some daylight. Across midfield. Down the sideline. He's going to take it to the ball. Touchdown. He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. It's been a well-fought game as we head to the half. The score here in Jonesboro: Ohio State 14, Arkansas State nothing.
Arkansas State, nothing.
Ohio State will be kicking off, and I hope you're as ready as I am to get this second half underway. They'll bring him down at the 26-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They come out in a goal line set. Tackle at the 30. That's 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 30. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. He throws out to the back, and it's through his hands.
45, the intended receiver on the
It's
play.
third down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 30. They'll work from the shotgun. And it's knocked down. Kirk, he threw that one right into coverage.
Yeah, Brad, that is a cardinal rule. You never throw into tight coverage like that. There are a lot of guys out there that have so much confidence in their arms, they think they can squeeze the ball into a tight little space the size of a donut hole.
He's out to the 30. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. The offense will start at the 45. First down, 10 to go. The defensive backs moving in closer. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. A little toss across the middle. That'll be a gain of 5.
Here's a safe play hitting the underneath receiver, but it's a nice gain of 5.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. It's first and 10. Ball on the 36. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
Gets to about the 27-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. They come out with a big set. And they make the stop at the 24. Well, they stuck with a run, and it pays off for them.
You know what, Brad? So important on third down to rely on the offensive line to get a good push, and that's what they did there to pick up the first down.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes at the 17-yard line. They get a good 7 yards on that one. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 17-yard line. So they're back in the red zone where they threw a pick on their last visit. Boy, was he drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, that did not look pretty.
And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. Single set backfield. He's taken down at the 10. They haven't been stopped on 3rd down this whole drive.
And that could be really frustrating as a defense because every time you have a chance to get off the field, you come up short and let the drive continue.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. They'll bring him down around the 4-yard line. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. New running back now into the backfield. Throws into coverage, just picked off.
Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception. They can ill afford to have breakdowns like this and expect to win games.
No doubt about it. 3 interceptions is tough to bounce back from.
4 wide. Now he tries to buy some time. Throws out and through his hands. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. There's a flag on the play. It was the umpire that threw the flag, and generally, that's a holding penalty.
Holding. Only on. Still 2nd down.
So it's 2nd down and 15 after the penalty. From the gun. He lets it fly. And this one's broken up. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. They'll line up just in front of their own end zone. Ball on the 5. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Into double coverage, and that's going to be picked off. Tackle made at the 9. Great catch by the linebacker, but not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
1st down at their opponent's 8-yard line. They come out with a big set. Little handoff. And they make the stop around the 4-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. It's 2nd down. They can smell the end zone as they line up 3 yards out. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. That is tight end, touchdown. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. And he converts the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 32. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Throws into coverage, just picked off. At the 30, and he's taken down at the 25-yard line. Well, Coach, he just looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Great play by the linebacker to read that pass and come away with the interception. Right there. Great play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Drops back to pass. Deep pass to the end zone. This one will fall incomplete. Unbelievable. He had a pick in the end zone, and it just slipped right through his hands.
Wow, he is really kicking himself after that one.
Ace backfield. Gives it to the back. Nice tackle made there to bring him down about 6 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 19-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They'll work from the shotgun. He steps out at the 16. They almost got the first.
Boy, that drives a coach crazy when your guy doesn't get that extra yard to get past those sticks.
You've got to do a better job than that. I don't like the call at all. If you're going to throw a pass, then make sure the receiver is past the first down line.
Quick out to his receiver. And we got an injured player on the field. First and goal from the 4, looking for Pater. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Another run. Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. That brings up 2nd and goal. 3 yards for the touchdown. Ace backfield. That could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
So here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. New running back now into the backfield. They go with a run, and they stopped him. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
No gain on the play.
It's 4th down. He'll kick this from the 10-yard line. And it's good. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Maybe it's time to get the backup some experience as we head to the 4th quarter. The score here in Jonesboro. Ohio State, 24. Arkansas State, nothing. They line up to kick this one away. He makes it to the 32-yard line. The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
The offense has to be conscious of protecting that football.
Yeah, turnovers drives everybody crazy. Well, unless your team gets the turnover.
He's on the run. He's to the 40. He's knocked out of bounds around the 46-yard line.
That's a big gain there for the offense. All that's doing is giving this quarterback more and more confidence.
They line up in the shotgun. Now he's scrambling. Pass complete, but out of bounds. He made the catch, but it was outside the white line.
This quarterback has to just settle down and get his feet underneath him. He took the receiver clearly out of bounds. That kid had no shot to make the catch.
Sends it out quick, intercepted. And he is drilled at the 29. First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Ace backfield. They go with the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
Complete. It's the junior. He can't get away with a stiff arm, and he's tackled. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. They go with a run, and he's going to be stopped short.
This is a fabulous job by the linebacker of shedding a block and getting into the backfield.
Yep, the offensive line left the ball carrier out to dry there. Without better protection, he won't be able to go anywhere.
He punts it. He's out to the 30. Gets to about the 34-yard line. Picked up some good, solid yardage on that return.
Yo, that's not good for the old net punting average either.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Pressure coming, and they get to him. I'll tell you, this kid is really getting into the backfield and disrupting things.
Outstanding speed there, Brad. He's been pretty good all day, and that's his 2nd sack already.
You can bet the quarterback is just asking his lineman to block this guy, because that's multiple times now that he's been knocked down by this young guy.
That's a great tackle at the 27.
The quarterback didn't see anybody open downfield, so he took it himself and picked up some decent yardage.
That's a good job of making a play, but the defense didn't let him go too far.
He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 47-yard line. And he just made it past the first down line.
Boy, big play there, Brad, on 3rd down. Good job of running the football there.
Kirk, of course it always helps, doesn't it, if you got some good blocking up front?
Scrambling around. Deep pass to the end zone. Fires in there, got it, touchdown. What a display of pure speed.
You know, anytime this guy touches the ball, he has the ability to go the entire length of the field with that speed.
And if I was calling plays, I would say, go run past everybody and we'll throw it to you. He can fly. Every team has their favorite plays to run on 2-point conversions. I think I'd pitch it to the outside.
And they're looking to get
have
2
my
points
running
here.
back turn the corner for 2 right here.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. And they won't get the 2. They couldn't get him blocked up that time.
And something tells me they won't be able to get him blocked up the next time either. This kid is a force out there.
We'll probably be hearing his name for some time to come because he's only in his 1st year on the field.
This is where you'd normally look for the onside kick. The coach must have something else in mind. Kicks it off. He's to the 20. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Well, the offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive. Let's see if they can do a little bit better here. Single set backfield. Hands off left, and they got him behind the line.
They got great run support from the safety position on that one.
He had his eyes in the backfield that whole play. Great anticipation to stuff him for a loss.
One-man backfield.
Big no, by 98, by 98. Snake eyes, snake eyes.
On the ground with the tailback. And there's a penalty on the play. Let's see who it's on.
Holding. On the outs.
And he busts a big one on this defense.
With his halfback is running the ball, I'd put a few more guys in the box there defensively to try to stop him.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. The lineman got a little ahead of the snap count. Here's the call.
Dead ball. Won't start on the offense.
They got a little bit antsy out there on that one.
Well, if I had those big hogs lined up on the other side of the ball, I'd be a little antsy too.
Run, left side. Good tackle. He wasn't able to spin away from that one. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
On the play.
So it's 2nd and 13. Ball on their own 42. They line up in the jumbo set. And there they are, folks, the Russell Athletic players of the game. There was some movement on the line.
Dead ball. Won't start on the offense.
He just flinched.
Brad, one of the most frustrating penalties is a false start because they are the easiest penalties to avoid. It just takes some focus.
Option. Steps out of bounds at the 33. They lost too much yardage that time. What do you think, Coach?
I think you can't blame the back on that one. I don't care how good an athlete you are. You're not going to be able to showcase your abilities without some blocking.
3rd down now, and they need to get it inside the 45. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Quick out to his receiver. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. Wow, a long game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on 1st and 2nd down, so the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that 3rd down.
It really was a good hold. Excellent job by the secondary to keep them in front of the 1st down marker.
4th down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. He really got a hold of that one. He'll take this one from the 10. He makes it to the 32-yard line. The offense will be hoping they can move the ball as well as they did on their last drive.
They really made it look easy on that last drive. If they can get some protection up front, then I look for this quarterback to make some really big plays.
He's going to try and scramble. He's drilled as he throws. Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. From the gun. He drops back. And he's taken down right around the 48-yard line.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great read and delivered a very nice pass for the 1st down.
He set up and put the ball right there where it had to go. Nice play.
Deep ball, laying it out there. Looking for 6, and he got it. Touchdown.
They got the touchdown here, but they really didn't leave themselves enough time on the clock, Coach.
Yeah, Kirk, if they could have gotten into the end zone with maybe another 30 seconds or so on the clock, then I think they'd still have a chance. But now,
Passes into tight coverage, and it's going the other way. And they won't get the 2. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. This one's in the books, and our final score, Ohio State 24, Arkansas State 12. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
Well, it's obvious that the talent level of these two teams wasn't even close. Arkansas State did a nice job of hanging in there against a far superior team, but in the end, they just didn't have enough to get it done. They played well, though. Nice job, guys.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.